what is the thing actually about? So the Real Raw is our platform to be able to, so that you can show off your influential skills, right? Your sales skills, how you go from hello to yes, where, you know, you can get feedback from judges. Those judges could maybe be one of your employers someday. So do you think that that feedback would be valuable? Absolutely. So this is like the place that you get to like come and practice. You get a score, you get some feedback, and like you can take that back into your world and do like exponential things with them, or you can actually land yourself a dream opportunity. How cool is that? So I know everybody's here for a variety of reasons, and we're gonna do some introductions as far as some, you know, what is everybody here for, what your role is. But before we do that is we have a new introduction video. So you guys are the first to see the Align Sales, like unblinded introduction video. Is that pretty cool or what? This is the area. So I am going to, I'm not as fancy as Vince. He's probably going to have to teach me how to do this in a much fancier way at some point, but you know, this is innovation, and the video literally just got done like 3 minutes ago. So here we go. The one thing that I know, you go from hello to yes. You can have everything in life that you want. Didn't have the resources to buy this item when you need it. What do you guys think? I know that the audio is like, it was a little bit like hard to hear, but what do you think?
I love it. It's super cool.
Vince, should we quickly play the other one too? Do you have it handy? Then we can just have some comparison. Okay.
Do you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for? I watch people get stuck in Frozen, and that breaks my heart. I was once stuck in Frozen too. Greatest superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people.
Video two, you like video two better. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, that's gonna be some feedback. I gotta go. Oh, I gotta deliver that feedback. That's gonna be rough. Okay. What did you like? What did you like about? So let's hear just from a couple of you really quickly. Like, what did you like about the second one over the first one?
I liked when they were talking about just really concisely like the points, like going from hello to yes and just influencing people. Like I was really able to get the takeaways of the vision.
Got it.
It was
Beautiful.
really direct.
Perfect.
Well, I know for me, I'm more of like a visual person, and you know, the second video, it just comes in with the bang and it really grabs your attention like right away. I guess it was the way they kind of did the transitions and set it up. They both really gave the same, you know, value as far as information, but I feel like the second video was more like, boom, you know, real raw, you know, and it was just kind of like, you know, the way it was set up, I just feel like it grasped my attention more.
Got it. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for that. I will pass along that feedback. And then, so to get into what today is all about and why you are here. So Amina, why are you here today?
I am here today to really learn how to critique well, not really, well, to get constructive criticism and to critique my sales pitch and to really learn how to network with other people where we can really just kind of like, you know, merge those ecosystems and just learn from the best of the best and to get familiar with everyone on the panel and to see what everyone does and just here to add value and to receive some value as well.
Awesome. So in 30 seconds, why don't you tell everyone, actually, let's do it 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, why don't you tell everyone who you are and what you do?
Hi, everyone. My name is Amina Rashid. I am located in sunny Southern California. I literally help people to get excellent credit scores. So we work with a lot of realtors. We work with a lot of financial planners, people who have clientele that definitely needs to increase their credit score. Maybe they got denied for something. We take those clients, get them to an excellent credit score, and we help you and your bottom line.
Great job. All right, so I'm gonna go around the room and so you'll have 30 seconds total to tell us like who you are, what you do, and why you're here. So kind of started that off with Amina first, but who you are, what you do, and why you're here. And when your 30 seconds is up, I will just say like, thank you. And that's your clue that your time is up. So Jenna, we are going to start with you, who you are, what you do, and why you're here. Go.
Hi, I'm Jenna Frison, and I'm from Washington State. I sell mattresses at Mattress Depot, but I also want to get into like remote sales. Yeah, that's about it. I'm also a mom.
And why are you here?
Why am I here? Oh, I'm here because I want to just like push myself and challenge myself. I don't really like to do anything like on social media. But this to me, it's good to challenge myself and it's an opportunity to learn.
All right. Gigi, are you ready? Who are you? What do you do and why you're here? And if you don't have anything that you're doing now, what it is that you're looking to do.
Yes.
So Gigi, take us in.
Hi there. My name is Gigi Cohen. I'm also from sunny Southern California. And the weather is beautiful. And I just wanted to come on here today to increase the effective impact that I want to have on sales, on people that I'm working with in consultative sales. And I've done it before, but I could always use another level up.
Awesome. I acknowledge Gigi and Jenna, you know, for both being here again, because they've been on before. And by coming back again and again, you get to improve your skills every single time. And I think it says a lot about a person when they're willing to show up for improvement to better their skills. So thank you both for coming back. Okay, Dawn, over to you. Who are you?
Yes, hi.
What do you do or want to do, and why are you here?
My name is Dawn Enderly, and I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I am here because I want to up-level inside of a community my sales education and objections education and get the practice and feedback. I think that's very vulnerable as a leader. I help flip homes, not in the traditional sense, but in a parenting coach sense. So I bring homes from chaos to sexy, smooth, and sane parenting, and I help moms heal. Really, that's the deep word.
Awesome job. Thank you. All right. So next up is Sierra. Who are you? What do you do? And why are you here?
Hi, everybody. My name's Sierra, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I just started my first remote sales job in the middle of December, and so I've been on the Real Raw a couple times now. So I'm just really here to learn from everybody. I love connecting with new people and hopefully learn something new every time I come on.
Awesome. And so I'm so glad that you are here as well, because, you know, just again, coming back for improvement, for improving your skills, it, you know, says a lot about who you are. So thank you so much for being here. And then next, we're going to go over to Erin. Erin, we have not met before, so I'm excited to hear a little bit about who you are, what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you do, and why you're here.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, the first time being on here. My name is Aaron. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm currently a general contractor, have my own business, but came across this opportunity from a friend. Wanted to see what it's about, maybe get some sales skills, and maybe it can be a change of pace for me as far as maybe working from home or something like that. So I'm excited.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And so all of the folks that we introduced today, so these, all the people that just introduced themselves are the contestants. You're going to have an opportunity to go from a conversation from hello to yes. I'm going to introduce the other two people in just a moment. But before I do, I want to share with you, what are the key components to a hello to yes conversation? What is it that the judges will be looking for? What are the things that you want to incorporate into your hello yes conversation to continue to improve your skills? You guys up for that? Like, would you like for me to set you up to win before you actually go from hello to yes? Beneficial, yes? All right, so let's do that. All right. So this is what it looks like. Influence mastery. This is the formula that was created by Sean Callaghy over at Unblinded. And this formula, when we had already were teaching like a heart-centered formula, but when I came into Unblinded, it really gave me like this influence model here actually gave me the tools to anchor in what it is that I was already good at. As the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada, I was a top income earner in a network marketing company. And then I built a successful sales agency. And now when I go in and I work with companies, I will tend to double their sales within their first month, increase their conversions. One company, we've doubled their subscription rate. And it's all because of this formula. This was the same formula that Sean used to build a 140-person law firm that Rob Gill has gone from having 8 sales meetings a month to 650 sales meetings a month. This is how our agents are closing at anywhere from 60 to 80% is following this influence model. And so in your conversations today, in your hello to yes conversations, is you want to think about all of these components. And I'm going to first talk about the 4 energies, right? So in your hello to yes conversations is, the 4 energies. I always say that fun energy opens up listening, right? So how can you have a little bit of fun, with people? When we start off, like if I started off this show with like, hey, it's like, so glad you guys are here. And, like, we're going to have some fun today and this is going to be amazing. You might be like less likely to listen. True? So that fun energy like opens listening. Aspirational and inspirational energy, when you're really like listening to people and what they say matters, and you can inspire them, like, Gigi, like just, what you shared with like who you want to, like the kind of role that you're looking for, like, I cannot wait to help you find that role. Like that to me is inspiring, right? So dropping into that like energetic inspiration energy where you're inspiring someone, like that inspiration energy is what gets people to trust you, right? Like trust where you're going to take them, trust what you have to say. Goddess energy is the heart. It's love, like really, truly, like just loving someone so much. And the reason that you want to get that yes is because what you are offering, will be of service to them. And so today in our conversations, the hello to yes, it's a 3-minute conversation. So you're not necessarily looking to sell someone, a $100,000 product or even a $5,000 product. The yes just may be for a longer meeting to have that conversation. We're looking at like, how well do you open listening? How well do you vary your energies? Like how well do these skills show up in that 3-minute conversation? And so your goddess energy is like, just really like, are you feeling that person's heart? Are you in your heart? Are you speaking from your heart? Or are you speaking from your head? So that's what the goddess energy is. And that goddess energy gets people to love you. Like Fun energy gets them to listen to you. Aspiration energy gets them to trust you. Goddess energy gets them to love you. And then Zeus energy is certainty. Like what it is that you're offering, like my program, I'm certain, Gigi, that we can definitely find a placement for you if you come on with us. That I'm certain of. Would you like to have a longer conversation about that? Right? So that Zeus energy is like the certainty of whatever it is that you want to meet on, whatever it is that you're looking for that next meeting on, that you're certain that it is of service to them. It doesn't mean aggressive. It doesn't mean mean. It doesn't mean loud or any of those things. It just means certainty. So those are the 4 energies that we're looking for in these conversations. The 4-step communication model that we talk about now at Align, we kind of innovated and we have a heart communication model. So the heart, the H is like just being here, being present. The E is the emotional rapport. So in your 3-minute conversation, have you touched their heart? Are you emotionally connected? Have you emotionally created rapport? Not like, how's the weather? But like in 30 seconds, we got to like why you're here, right? So that's a bit of an emotional rapport that we all built as to like why you're here. And then the A is asking people questions. Like, so we're looking for today, like how well are you asking questions that opens people up to your listening, that gets them to the yes that you want to ask, right? So what questions are you asking? What are your skills in question asking in both logical and emotion? And then the R is revealing your solution. So you're asking questions and then you're revealing your solution. You know, Gigi, I definitely think that we could find an opportunity for you. Would you like to schedule a call tomorrow at noon? And then your last step is your transformational agreement formation. And so we are looking for an agreement formation at the end of that 3 minutes, which, you know, just could be a yes for a longer meeting. Any questions on that? Beautiful. So just a couple of, you know, indispensable elements. I'm going to run through these really quickly. You know, there'll be a couple that we're looking for. There'll be a couple that the judges are looking for. You know, and this isn't like you have to do all of these perfectly, but just to know that they're available to you. One is integrity-based scarcity. You probably won't use that much on the calls today, but matching and mirroring. So, you know, energetically, are you matching what they're saying? Are you like, you know, if they're high energy like myself, like, are you matching that? Or, you know, if they're more, you know, maybe grounded and centered and coming from this place, like, are you matching their energy in that way? So where is the matching and mirroring present? Acknowledgement. This is a huge one. Would definitely love to see acknowledgement in everyone's 3 minutes of, you know, so I hear what you're saying, you know, Gigi, you're looking for that dream opportunity where, you know, you can use, you know, your skills in influence and really serve. I hear most from you that you just really are looking for someone that you can serve, right? So that's like an acknowledgement of something that she has said. Love is like just feeling that love presence. Level 5 listening may or may not show up in the 3 minute like conversation. But level 5 listening is when you're listening for what is not being said. And so we'll lean into that. We lean into that more, you know, in some of our other trainings. Emotional and energetic transference, just, you know, are you energetically making an impact in that person's in that person's life in that 3 minute conversation? Reciprocity we'll get into. The power of questions we're definitely looking at. And then validation is I hear you, I see you, and what you say matters. So I hear this is what you want, Gigi, and this is definitely what we want to help you get. There's a validation of, you know, their feelings. And then the triad of congruence is that you're equally aligned to what it is that you are offering. So that was a very quick introduction. And does that itself give you guys just some like tools that you can anchor on that you get to practice today? Beautiful. So then I'm going to have our next person introduce herself because she's going to be judging you on all of this. she's going to be giving you some 30 seconds of feedback on how you do in a hello to yes conversation. And do you think it would be valuable to have that kind of feedback for someone who's actually looking to hire a salesperson? That actually would be valuable, yes? So I want to introduce Luba. So Luba, tell everybody who you are, what you do, and I just, there's a lot of, I want to say this, there's a lot of people that come into our world and want us to find someone to hire them. And we don't work with everyone. We work with integrity-based entrepreneurs. We work with heart-centered entrepreneurs, and we work with entrepreneurs that are committed to getting results. And that is definitely Luba. Like, she is a heart-centered warrior of a woman, like no nonsense, but you can just always like feel her love. And I think anyone that has the opportunity to work with her is so lucky and fortunate. So why don't you 30 seconds introduce yourself and maybe what you look for in a salesperson.
Fantastic. It's so exciting to be here with you, Bella. I'm actually here just to have a deeper peek into your world, your magical world. Okay, love. So I'm a love coach, and I have a growing business, and we are launching ongoing programs for the next year. Actually, our first one was launched yesterday for the year. It was incredible. It was so much fun. And we have an international crew from many people from Europe and United States. So I'm looking for to grow my team, and that's why I'm here.
Awesome. Thank you, Luba. And then our amazing and extraordinary role player, who many of you would not be here if it wasn't for her influence and being able to go from hello to yes to get you here. So Liba, why don't you share who you are and like why do you do this role, and like what do you keep coming back for?
Hi guys, thanks Bella. My name is Liba Cohn, for those that don't know. And I'm actually a nurse, but I've more recently been venturing into the side of businesses and sales, and I work here with Bella as well as I work in other areas as well. And I'm always just learning to, the same way that a lot of you are here to learn to up-level your skills and as well to look for a job. So by me being here as well, it helps me up-level my skills as well, and learn from all of you guys. So this is just an amazing opportunity and another unique way.
Great job. So thankful to have you here today, Liba. So thank you so much for being here. So are y'all ready to get started? Okay, so Liba, choose a number between 1 and 6.
4.
4. Amina! You will be our first guest on the show. So you'll have the first opportunity. So you'll have 3 minutes to go from hello to yes. So what it will look like is you will tell Liba who it is that you want her to be. So I know you're like, we talked about last week that you're cold calling, I think, real estate professionals, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to tell her you want her to be a real estate professional, that you are cold calling to see if you can set up a meeting for, your credit services.
Wonderful. Awesome.
And you can tell her to just do what I just said, or if you have something else.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Liba, do exactly what she just said. So basically, you're going to be a realtor, and I'm cold calling you. I hope the background noise is okay. Let me shut my door. 1 second.
You're good. We can't hear any background.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
And so when you have 30 seconds left, I'll just hold up a 3. And that'll cue you that you have 30 seconds left. Ready?
Okay, perfect.
All right, take us in.
I'm a realtor and you're cold calling me, or the opposite?
I'm cold calling you.
And I'm a realtor.
You're a realtor. Uh-huh.
And who are you again?
So my name is Amina, and I have a credit repair business. So
okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. Business. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right, cool.
All right, take us in.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hi, hello.
Hi, yes, is this Liba?
This is, who's calling?
Hi, Liba. My name is Amina Rashid, and I was referred to you by the awesome Bella. She told me that you're a realtor here in our area. And so I'm calling you today because I literally help so many realtors, and I want to see how I can add value to you and your business and to see what I can do to help. So, Liba, tell me a little bit, about your business. Like, do you run into a lot of people that do not have excellent credit scores?
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking to buy a house. Do you work with credits?
I do. Yeah, I work with credit. So I've been in the credit repair industry now for going on 6 years. Our company's been around for 16 years. And so I've helped so many people. I mean, let me tell you, there's a lot of good people out there that just, have bad situations in life where their credit score takes a dip. And I really take that to heart because for me, that was my situation where I had just bad credit all my life. I had kids very young, 2 kids before the age of 18, and I just didn't have the knowledge. So I always try to add value to so many people to show them how they can really get their credit on track so they can purchase a home, and become a homeowner. That's very important. It's a part of the American dream. Do you feel that, that's an issue for your business where you run into a lot of people that don't have excellent credit scores? Is that a goal of yours to kind of be able to help these people?
Yeah, thank you for calling. That actually would be super helpful because we get a lot of like people that want to buy and then their debt to income ratio just doesn't match up and we can't because of their credit oftentimes, it's certain people in certain professions I see. And then they kind of get stuck because their credit's bad and then they don't want to really spend all that kind of money to fix their credit, not sure if it's actually going to get fixed. So this would definitely be helpful for not only for me, but for all of my potential customers as well, for sure.
Yeah. How does it make you feel when people are denied, because of their credit? I know for me, it really touches me to my heart. How does that make you feel when they're denied for their credit?
It makes it like it's hard. Like when we apply sometimes for the loan application and it comes back like declined, and you're just like, that sucks, Obviously, we would never say that to them, but it's just, you kind of feel bad because you know that they want this and that they've tried so hard, they're saving the money, and sometimes they have the cash for the down payment. They just don't have the credit to get that house, which is really, it's unfortunate. So this could definitely help like a lot of people.
Absolutely. And it's all about the education aspect because, what I really strive on is like, look, let us help you fix your credit, but also let's give you the education and the knowledge behind it so this won't happen again. Because I don't want to put a Band-Aid on a wound that's bleeding profusely when we should really be kind of fixing it at the core root. And that's, the habits of the person where they can really learn about debt management, saving, and getting that stuff on track. So that's really, what I'm about and a part of our core values. So listen, you sound like an amazing person. And, I definitely love the way that we were able to kind of, connect here.
That is time.
Going in for the close to get the next meeting. I just needed 20 more seconds.
That was awesome.
So Liba, would you have said yes?
I definitely would have said yes.
Okay. So our judges, and we're gonna have some fun with feedback. So our judges, you're gonna have 30 seconds of feedback that you would provide for Amina. And so I'm gonna let someone else volunteer to be a judge since we're a judge short today. So we're gonna give Amina 30 seconds of feedback and then give her a score from 1 to 10 on like 1 being like that was awful and terrible and you would hang up on her, and 10 being like you would like take her to drive to her office and take her to coffee because it was so freaking good. So Luba, your 30 seconds of feedback for Amina.
Yeah, I would hang up on her, definitely. Yeah. First of all, she wasn't doing a report. She wasn't mirroring the energy of Liba. Like her energy was completely different. It was much slower. Like if I'm in the middle of my day and I hear such a slow voice, even on a topic that I'm interested in, I'm not gonna even bother. So although I am interested in the topic, I didn't want to hear. I also thought that it was too long of a pitch without asking questions. I thought that there was no question about her core needs, pains, or like whatever it is that Liba is looking for. So I felt like at the end it got better because you were like very heart-centered, and there was this mama energy coming out that was nice and felt held.
And your score?
It's hard for me. It's my first evaluation, so I don't know how other people are doing. I would say 5.
5. Awesome. And I'll say, like, I'll interrupt for time purposes so we can keep on time, what your score is. And so, Amina, I agree with everything Liba said. If the conversation was reverse, it would have been phenomenal, because like you went in, like, I think you talked for a good minute before like Liba even got to say anything. But on the back end, you were asking such great heart-centered questions and really like got her open up. So almost if you could reverse that conversation, because I think a great question would be like, hey, Liba, I know you're super busy and I've called you in the middle of the day, acknowledgement, right? I've called you in the middle of the day. I know you're busy, but would you have 3 minutes to hear a solution on how I can help your clients get better credit so that you can close more real estate deals? Would that be of interest for you for 3 minutes?
Got it.
Then that opens listening. They've said yes. And then you're asking all these amazing questions like, how does it make you feel when your clients get denied? Like, that was a phenomenal question. There was a couple of other questions that you asked, and I then go into, because that's the formula, right? The emotional rapport, and then the question asking. And then you go into, we don't have a whole lot of time, and I know I've called you in the middle of the day. Are you open for maybe a 30-minute conversation either later today or tomorrow?
Got it.
Awesome job. Awesome job. All right. And then anybody else want to provide 30 seconds of feedback? Anybody else that got something burning on their soul that maybe wasn't covered? Okay, Aaron.
Hi. Yeah, I thought the call went great. I kind of agree as far as it going a little too long, but I would have been straight to the point. If anything, I know for some people, what helps is when you first answer, you say, hey, I would like to introduce myself, something like that. I'll take a quick minute. Just had a quick question for you. I know you're in real estate. What do you do for the people who get denied for credit? I'd love to help. You have a quick minute, maybe, or can we schedule a time, to talk a little more, something like that. A little quicker to the point, because this is a cold call. You don't want to be too long and then they're busy, and just like what you said.
Awesome. Thank you. And did you give a score?
I'd give it a 5.
Okay. And I would, I didn't give a score. I would have given you at least a 7. I think your energy was great. Your heart was great. I just would have reversed the conversation.
Well, this is good for me because like, I don't ever do cold calls. Like, people always come to me. And so it's good. Like, cold calls is like, I hate it. Like, so this is really great feedback because I rarely pick up the phone and cold call.
And I like to use the term introduction calls, because like cold calls just kind of has a cold feeling to it. So I call these introduction calls where I'm like calling to introduce myself. Has kind of a different context, a little bit different meaning. Would you agree?
I do. Yeah.
So we're doing introduction calls, not cold calls.
Less intimidating.
Yeah, less intimidating. All right, so that was a 4, Liba. So another number between 1 and 6 that's not 4.
1.
1, Jenna!
Yay.
Awesome. All right, so who do you want Liba to be in this conversation?
Maybe like I'll do it like a call, an introductory call.
An introductory call. Great.
For a mattress customer.
So may I make a
Get them into
suggestion?
the store. Yeah.
So since you've taken a look at one of our offers and you want to interview for that offer, is I suggest making Liba, an executive that needs to hire an assistant.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's what you're here for. Like, you're not here to sell mattresses, right? You're here to up level and get the job that you want. And so there's no need for you to practice that. Like, why not practice like where it is that you want to go? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. So tell Liba who she's going to be.
An executive that probably is like maybe needs more time with their family, more time to scale their business, all that jazz, and needs an assistant.
Gotcha. You got this, Jenna.
Okay.
Wait, I just want to acknowledge you for like stepping into that, right? Because you could be like, no, I'm not ready for that. But like just the fact that you said yes and like you're stepping into it and like going for it, like, you know, as sales women, like, you know, we gotta have some I was gonna say some things, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that Zeus energy, right? That certainty that like you got this. So, all right, take us in.
Alrighty. Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm calling with Priority VA. I know you're busy, but I just wanted to take a quick minute to connect with you and see if maybe our business might be a good fit for you. At this time, do you have an executive assistant?
Hi. Thank you for calling. And no, I actually don't have one. It's something that I've looked into. Where did you get my number from?
Oh, got it from Bella. She said this is something you might need.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Bella's awesome. I love Bella. Okay, cool. I was just wondering because this isn't a number I usually give out. So that's cool. But if you got it from Bella, then that's amazing. Bella's awesome.
Sweet. And then, so do you often find that you're looking to spend like more time with your family and you do need an assistant to help out?
Yeah, I've been taking on too much responsibility, and then like with the kids at home, just don't have like as much time to be able to put everything into my business that I want to, and then be home with the family as well. So this year has definitely, like 2020 and COVID has definitely been helpful in that regard because I worked from home a lot and because they were homeschooled, because you know all the schools were shut down. But we're hoping 2021 to kind of get back to normal schedule. And like some like there's talk about them going back to regular school. And so I'm gonna be not with them as much anymore. So I definitely would love to have someone that I can offset some of the responsibilities to, for sure.
Totally. And yeah, that's what we've been hearing from a lot of our clients. You know, a lot of people are managing work and school and free time and being a mom and a teacher and all that stuff all at the same time. And our executive assistants these are people who are skilled, and that will be able to not only just help you with your scheduling and like small tasks, but actually help you balance out everything you need so that you can continue to scale your business as well as spend time with your kids. Have you had an executive assistant in the past?
Not really. I had years ago at a different job, like someone that kind of was my right-hand person. They did stuff for me, but it was in office and it was a much smaller project. This type of person would obviously like shoulder a lot more responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like the type of person I'm looking for, I haven't had yet. No.
Oh, okay. Well, our executives definitely can do that. One of the cool things that we do is we offer like continued development and coaching. So not only for the executive assistant, but for you too, to be able to help figure out how to help manage that and get the most out of them. So we can be the most efficient.
Awesome job.
Great job. You did awesome.
Did an awesome job. You know, I again acknowledge like just your courage, like, right? Like you, like at the beginning, you were, you know, the uncertain, but as you continued in the 3 minutes, like your certainty rose. And so, you know, way to go for just like stepping into that. So I'm going to let Liba go with her feedback, and then we're going to drop into a little influence magic trick. You ready for that? Okay. So Luba, your 30 seconds of feedback for Jenna.
All right. Well, Jenna, I also encourage your courage. I mean, I also am very impressed with your courage. Awesome, different field than what you're used to. So some feedback. Number one, you are using, look at me when I want to show you something. So you're using a lot of intonations, which are like questioning. People are skilled. Are you asking me if they're skilled, or you're telling me? So there's the Zeus energy is not there. Okay, a lot of you know, like when you use those words, again, there is no certainty. I can't really trust you. Why are you saying Why are you saying you know? No, I don't know, actually. Okay, then the thought with the family was cute, interesting, but at the same time, what if she doesn't have a family? Did you ask her about her family before? What if she's single and alone, like many of my clients, for example? All right. Good thought at the end. I forgot what it was, but I wrote it down. Yeah, that's it.
And your score from 1 to 10?
4.
4. Awesome. Awesome job. So Jenna, let's do a little reverse role play. So you'll be an executive that is receiving an introduction call that could be looking for a VA. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hey, Jenna, this is Bella Verita, and I'm calling to see if in the next 3 minutes, I might be able to give you like 30 hours of your time back. Would that be an interesting 3-minute conversation to you?
Sure.
Awesome. I know that this is like the middle of the day, and so I really truly only want to take up like 3 minutes of your time. But I know as a busy entrepreneur, you probably have an exorbitant amount of tasks on your plate that you hate doing. Is that true?
That's true.
What are the things that like you hate doing the most?
Maybe making phone calls or fielding phone calls.
Okay.
Doing like the simple, like the following up, the simple ones.
Yeah.
And then managing my calendar.
Oh, I can definitely relate to that. So managing your calendar, like fielding phone calls. What about like fielding emails? Like, I don't know about you, but like, getting hundreds of emails a day, like takes a lot of time to go through all of those emails.
Mm-hmm.
And scheduling. Now, what about like, setting up meetings? Like how much time do you think like you spend, like setting up meetings between potential clients or, potential, employers or things like that?
It's probably like an hour and a half of my day.
So an hour and a half of your day. So, that's already, for the week, probably like, 6-7 hours in just scheduling. How many hours do you think you spend like in email?
Maybe we're going to say 2.
Okay. So we're already at like 20 hours that you're just like spending on like scheduling and reading emails. Now, let me ask you, if you got those 20 hours back in your week, what would that do for your business? Like what would you be doing instead?
Man, I'm sure it would probably really propel my business to where I want it to be. And I'd also probably be able to have the time to do more of what I wanted to be doing.
Gotcha. So I know we said we'd only keep this to like a 3-minute conversation, but if I could show you, at Priority VA, we actually help staff VAs and EAs so that you can get those 20 to 30 hours back onto your calendar so that you can do the things that you want to do to excel your business. Would that be worth another like maybe 30-minute conversation later today or tomorrow?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, awesome. So let's get that scheduled.
Sold.
Okay, so Dawn, what did you notice differently in that conversation?
You were such a leader. You were holding the container and guiding it, and you were painting an emotional picture between the hell and the heaven. That's kind of like how I like to think about it. You were going into the hell and then into the heaven, and you had these beautiful guiding questions.
Awesome. Did you guys see, thank you for that, Dawn. Did you see the energy variances? Right, that the fun, how kind of like opened up that listening in the very beginning, the certainty that came through, the asking the questions right away, right? That gets people like into that spot. So I definitely recommend like going back and re-listening to that. But Jenna, that'll be something, as you continue to come back to continue to practice on. And again, like your courage with like, I don't really know that much about this offer and just jumping in was amazing.
Good job, Jenna. I'm proud of you.
All right. What's our next number, Liba?
3.
3. Sierra.
Hello, hello.
All right. Who do you want Liba to be?
So Liba, I would like you to be a CEO or leader in some fairly large organization business. I don't think I mentioned before, but I do cold introduction calling for a company that sells a Gap health insurance program. So I'm going to be trying to get her to get a longer conversation.
Okay, awesome. Take us in.
Okay. Ring, ring, ring.
Hi.
Hi, is this Liba?
This is, who's calling?
Hi, Liba. You don't know me. My name's Sierra Meyer, but I'm calling from Benefix. And we actually are in the business of helping businesses who have been hit pretty hard due to COVID. I know that this sounds like a cold call, and it's not a cold call, but it's not a cold call. So if you don't mind, I'd really like about 60 seconds of your time to just talk to you a little bit more about how we can help decrease your health insurance costs and help increase the health and well-being of your employees. Do you have about 60 seconds for me to just chat with you about that?
Sure, I can give you 60 seconds, yeah.
Awesome. So if you just don't mind sharing with me really briefly how your employees are doing right now. I know COVID's been a tough time, but how are you guys doing?
We've been holding tight. I run an athletic wears company. And so thankfully because people are lounging around and home most of the day, a lot of people have been turning to wearing like more athletic clothing. And so that kind of really, it helped our business a little bit. But definitely it has been harder, like a lot of our like physical locations where we have our items in stores, they've been shut due to COVID. So sales have decreased because of that. And so it's definitely been, it's been tight, like financially, we've just been getting by, but yeah, we've been holding on. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank God.
Good. Yeah. I mean, first, I'd just like to acknowledge and thank you for the work you do, because I know everyone around the world has been just held really tightly to their sweatpants this year and all their leisure wear, including myself. So I don't know what I would do in 2020 without your guys' help. So thank you. But I'm really glad to hear that things are still moving forward. What I'm also hearing is that, you're obviously having some struggles, and maybe some of your employees aren't working in stores as often. So maybe you've had to make some cuts and stuff. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to share with you how we actually have this really unique and innovative program where through legitimate tax savings, we can actually put money in your pocket and help provide your employees with a really great health insurance program that will actually help them pay for everything out of pocket for their health insurance, for their health and hospital visits. So really the only reason to say no to a longer conversation with me is that you just weren't expecting this phone call today. But I'm wondering if you have 30 minutes sometime within the next few days to hop on a longer call with me.
Yeah, I definitely would love to learn a little bit more about this. We did have to furlough some of our, like employees from the physical locations due to them being shut for months on end. So this is definitely a conversation I will entertain for the future.
Amazing. Thank you. Is that Bella? You're
clapping. Yes, clapping. You can hear me. Awesome job, Sierra. So I first want to acknowledge like your improvement week after week. Like
Yay.
It is so amazing that I love that you keep coming back to practice this, because your improvement week after week significantly it shows. So great
Thank
job.
you.
Like your opening and your ask were amazing. So I'm going to turn it over to Luba for her feedback.
All right, amazing, great job. You said actually 4 times, drop that. When you said we'll decrease something for you, say so that something else would happen. I love how you said it sounds like a cold, but it's not, and it is. I love that. That was so super cool.
I had help with that one.
Yeah. Would you like to learn about our program? I feel like that was not warmed up yet enough, that she needs to want to figure out, to want herself, to find out what kind of solution you have for that.
Mhm.
When you said the word no at the end, don't say the word no, because when you say that word, they already think no. So drop that. You didn't close well. Sometimes in the next few days, it's like, like what Bella did before. Would that be worth another 20 minutes of conversation today and tomorrow? Is much stronger close. All right.
Okay.
I'm giving you 8 to this.
Thank you.
Woo! 8 is an improvement. Yes.
Thank God.
So there was something that came up in that conversation, and I got a call right in the middle that distracted me. But my biggest piece of feedback for you, Sierra, is to step into your Zeus a little bit more, your certainty. There's still a lot of and you've been practicing this for weeks, so there's still a little bit of uncertainty there. Of just stepping into your certainty, stepping into that Zeus energy, I think is super powerful for you. And then there was some verbiage that was present, and I'll go back and rewatch this, because there was some verbiage present that I was like, it feels like a little bit like apologetic. Kind of like the energy of the words are apologetic, I'm disturbing you with this introduction call, when you're of service to them calling, right? Your service is of service to them. So they should be hands on their knees, thanking your feet for being there. Not really, but that's the energy of coming from, is that they would be so grateful to actually receive that call from you.
Awesome
Thanks. Job. All right, Liba, our next number.
I don't know what we're up to. 5.
Yes. So 5 is Dawn.
Oh, we did 5?
Yes.
6. Okay, 6.
No, 5 is Dawn. Dawn hasn't gone yet. So
Dawn.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dawn, who would you like Liba to be?
An at-home mom with 2 young children, and she's trying to work part-time.
Okay, awesome. Liba, you got that?
We got it.
All right, take us in.
Yeah.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Liba?
This is. How can I help you? Who's calling?
Hi. I got your name and number from Bella, and my name is Dawn Enderly. Let me introduce myself. And I am calling. I work for Queens at Home, and I am here to. I know you're probably swamped, just like me, right? Do you feel that energy? This is crazy.
I'm all right now, actually.
Are you? Oh, good.
Well, yeah, it is actually. I forgot. I have kids. It is a little swamp. Yeah, it's a little hard.
Yeah, I'm so passionate about going into homes and trying to bring calm, bring sexy, bring smooth, bring sanity. And I am just desperate to help. I flip homes, and I am curious if there is anything in your home that is in need of sexifying and flipping. Tell me about your home.
I love that. That's such a unique thing that I haven't really come across, like a niche. My home, so it does get chaotic sometimes. It's hard to juggle everything, like being home and then being with the kids at the same time. We're working on a schedule to figure everything out, but it does get by the end of the day, it's just a lot. And it starts off well in the beginning of the day in the morning, but sometimes some mornings one thing can go wrong, and then the rest of the day is just chaos from that on. And I just want it to be the night, put them to bed, to restart the day.
Oh my gosh, I hear you. The schedule, you go to bed, right? And you've got the plan written out. You wake up with high energy, and then it's lunchtime, and then you're tearing up the schedule.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's my cigarette? You know, it's like, oh my gosh. So I hear you. And are you looking for a coach to come in and help reboundary your home, get you fired up, get you empowered, get you some completion energy so that we can take that schedule? This is what I love to do with homes. I flip them. So I bring disorder, disorganization, and chaos into completion energy so that they can finish their day in a way where the mom still feels intact. She still feels sane, and the kids do too. And what I'm finding is that the homes are not led. The children are leading the homes, actually, so they are led, but they're flipped. And this is upside down parenting.
All right. Great job, Dawn. How was your first time on coming onto the Align Sales Real Raw?
Good. I've never really done anything like this. So I'm a little nervous. Trying to stay in my body. I wish I would have seen the 3. I missed that, and I would have closed it up. But this was fun. I could sink into it and really start to. This is fun.
Awesome. All right, Liba, do you want to take us in, or Luba? Liba and Luba, like that's a.
Liba is my Jewish name anyway, so.
I'm Jewish.
Yeah, me too.
All right, your 30 seconds of feedback for Dawn. Yes.
Okay, me? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so Dawn has a very good heart-centered energy. The beginning was great, then it went really bad. So tons of assumptions, cigarettes, sex, like somebody can be resisting to such an extent to anything of this kind, like a lot of assumptions about another person without asking them what's going on. Flipping as a term, nobody even understand what she means. Flipping homes usually means selling them at a higher price. Completely unconvinced. I think, Dawn, you have a great energy and tons to learn. I'm so glad you're here. It will definitely help your business.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And your score of 1 to 10?
3.
3. Awesome. So I agree. I am like so glad that you are here, Dawn. Not only for your own business, but to see, what other like opportunities there are, or to grow, your own business. But I would agree a lot with like your energy is fantastic. And I think when it comes to being great at sales, like the biggest thing is energy. Because if you don't have that energetic transference, like no matter how hard you work at the skill, like it's easy to teach sales skills. It's very difficult to teach like sales energy. And you definitely have the energy, 100%. I think like the energy like kind of like all over the place. And I agree with like what Luba said is like, it's just language wise of like, I'm passionate about this came really soon. Because if you look at the communication model, it's emotional rapport, it's question asking, then it's revealing your solution or your unique identity. So your unique identity came way too early in the conversation when there wasn't enough rapport, enough question asking. And then like also because you don't know your demographics. I agree with Luba with, like the sex and the flipping was just like kind of like a little like weird. And like, I'm into all those things. And I would be like, okay, this is a weird like conversation. And then just like the language of I'm desperate is like, I can tell you're an energy person. And so to say the words like I'm desperate, then all of a sudden we see the picture of like this desperate woman, and I don't want to give my money to someone who's desperate. So just like being aware of like those words, and I would give you a 5 because I thought your energy was amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yes, totally. I will say, I love how you separated out like the energetics from the skills, and that really resonates with me. I'm ready to go energetically, but the skills, I will say also that I'm on like day 7 of solo parenting and I'm fried. So, forgive me for being a little
well, great job. And you weren't sure that you were going to show up today. So great job for showing up, because half of like sales also is just showing up. So great job on showing up.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
All right. So next we're going to hop over to Gigi and then we'll wrap up with Aaron. So Gigi, are you ready? Uh-oh.
You're muted still.
Gigi has been working on her
Oh,
technical.
there we go.
There we go. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay.
I love
Thanks for your patience.
Yes, I love your smile and your energy. So who do you want Liba to be?
Liba, I would like Liba to be someone who has looked at an advertisement for a love program, a love coaching workshop program, and is interested in finding out more.
All right, take us in, Gigi.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Liba?
This is. Who's calling?
This is Gigi, and I noticed we have the same last name.
We do.
Yes, yes. So happy New Year, first of all. And
you as well.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. And so I love January especially because it just feels so fresh and new, and it allows me to actually think about what I want for, you know, the intentions for the rest of the year. How about you? Does that sound like something that excites you? Do you set intentions?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always setting intentions. I set a really big intention this month. I'm hoping that I get to finish it. I like to challenge myself. So,
Awesome, awesome. Great, so I see that you're interested. One of the reasons I'm giving you a call is because I wanted to respond to your interest in our love workshops and coaching programs. And so maybe this is a great opportunity for you to tell me a little bit about your situation. What is something that you're interested in accomplishing in terms of love?
In terms of love, definitely, I would love to find the right person and find someone that shares values and commitments as me, and has the same goals in life.
Right. And so is this something that you've been working with for a while now, or tell me something about your timeline?
I kind of took a break, very adventurous, spent a lot of time just like training, traveling, being on the road, living in different states, different countries, kind of moved around a lot. So now that I'm more settled a little bit, I'm back in the game, I guess you could say.
So it sounds like maybe you haven't necessarily found someone who you can feel is an interesting person to spend the rest of your life with. And have you been doing a lot of dating?
I haven't done that much dating, here and there some. This year has been harder with COVID and everything shut down. I mean, I've met plenty of people for sure, but just not ones for me. Yeah.
I see. So would you say that do you feel quite content being just, in by yourself, or are you ready for someone to share your life? Do you feel lonely? What is it that you're feeling at the moment about relationships?
I would love to feel, she's clapping.
Yes. Awesome job, Gigi. Awesome job. And again, thank you for coming back on and just your smile. You just make me happy. You just make me happy. So this was really fun. And so this is a first time that we've had a judge on in the same field. So I'm going to turn it to Luba and so your feedback for Gigi.
All right. Well, first of all, gorgeous energy. I feel like I'm being, held in the bosom of an angel. That already is amazing. I just want to okay, great. obviously I'm very partial about this kind of script because we have a script that we worked with for like many years that I know it works. So in general, so what I liked was that what I liked was this really heart-centered approach. Really the energy, like really the energy. What could be better is maybe it's a great opportunity, maybe, well, maybe not. I don't know if it's a good question to ask. I don't know if it's a good thing to say sounds like you are blah blah blah, because that's not what she said. She sounds like you are doing this, but that's not what she didn't ever said anything about dating or anything of this kind. I would ask something like, why did you reach out? What's not working yet? Why us? Why now? That would be a much better, much more like faster progression. And I would get her to talk a lot. So in this situation, you're asking 3 questions at the same time. Do you feel content, or do you this, or do you this, or do you that? So instead, tell me about this, or tell me more about this. I'll be going more and more narrow into things, so to speak. So I didn't feel like it was strategically funneled into getting her, but I did feel like tons of potential. And as I said, my heart was just rejoicing. I'm going to give this 7, and what a beautiful energy. I feel like a lot of women would love it and benefit from you bringing them in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. I echo what Luba said. Like Luba said that your energy is definitely amazing. Like you have that inspirational goddess energy that just, and that I trust you, I love you, right? Like instantaneously, I trust you and I love you. I think you can play a little bit more with like the fun and the Zeus, because you have such great energy and your and I would say like even your Zeus is very like certain, because even when you talk with such authority that it's like certain of like, I trust you, like I would follow you. And so I think like playing with the for you again, like you have the energy and just like, a couple of the skills as far as, like Luba said, like one question at a time, because we can kind of like get like overwhelmed, and questions like sooner. Because you talked a little bit about like, why I love the new year, blah, blah, blah. And all due love and respect, they don't know you, so they don't care. They don't care how you feel about the new year. And so I agree with like Luba's, like, especially if you were calling someone that like, hey, I saw you fill out like an application for us maybe last year. Always like asking like, do you have 3 minutes to talk about, love, and like why, and then why did you fill out an application? Like what's present for you in the new year? And like starting with those questions. And then you can go into, I agree, like, coming into the new year, like, sets in that new energy and, here at that.
Yeah.
Like reversing that a little bit. But, I also, because obviously, you know that you have interviewed or at least submitted to possibly work with Luba. So to be in a spot where, you didn't know before this that someone who you were interested in working with was going to be on the show, which is kindly partly done in part to see how you show up, right? Because sales is always about your confidence. And if you're rattled, like if you were rattled by this, then like you can get easily rattled on calls. And the fact that you like didn't know and you showed up with certainty and you like went for it, like says a lot. Like I like on a scale, and I want everybody to take this away when you're thinking about like interviewing and stuff, is like you can teach a lot of skills, but like certainty and groundedness and confidence is not something that's easily taught. And like Gigi, like you had that, and like, you obviously knew who Luba was, and like you went for it. You weren't rattled, and you weren't like, oh, my internet's not working, I gotta go. Like and that says a lot about like who you are. So I am so glad that you are here.
Thank you. I think the thing that I struggle with the most is that 3 minute trying to fit, and my mind is crammed with too much, and I need to be able to sift through that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And keep that. Absolutely. And just like keep showing up, because you'll get better and better at it like each time. Because I imagine, there'll be times where, that you will be doing outreach. And so to get better at like this 3-minute introduction call, like if you can get this skill, like, an hour-long conversation is easy. So.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Erin, are you with us? Last but certainly not least, you've had the opportunity to kind of hear everyone else's go. So like yours is expected to be like the best hello to yes conversation in the entire show. Are you ready for that?
Sure thing. Thanks for that. No
Absolutely. So who do you want Liba to be?
I mean, I'm a general contractor, but let me see. Maybe I can try something in sales with like business capital, I guess. Liba, can you be like a business owner? If that's okay.
Sure. Any business, small business, big business?
Yeah, let's just call it a pizzeria. I'll call it Liba's Pizza.
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
We're having pizza for lunch.
All right. Nez is going to make me hungry, but take us in.
All right, sounds good. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, would it be okay if I spoke to the business owner, please?
Sure. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Aaron. Is this the business owner? Are you the business owner?
Who's calling?
Hi, this is Aaron again. I'm with Business Capital.
Oh, okay.
Are you the business owner?
I am the business owner.
Awesome. Hey, listen, I just wanted to introduce myself. That's why I'm calling. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I actually found you on Google. Looks like your business is doing amazing things. How's it been going with COVID and everything?
Oh, it's been sweet actually. Thankfully, like people love pizza. It's easy to deliver. We've got our delivery guys and Grubhub, so it's thankfully business has been good for us.
Awesome. So sales are great.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Good. Hey, listen, well, the main reason why I'm calling is, so like I said, I'm in business capital. I'm the guy in South Texas, okay? Basically what I do is I love to help business owners. Maybe if you want to do expansion, you said business is doing great. So what I love to do is talk to you about maybe getting you some extra capital to maybe expand. If I gave you 20 grand at the end of this week, would that help you maybe with some expansion? Or let's say 30 grand, any capital that you can get. Would that help you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I was thinking about doing, but if I knew I had this money to work with, to play around with, to possibly expand or even open up another like pizzeria, that's definitely something I would look into.
Awesome. I'm glad you say that. So let me kind of give you a breakdown of what we do, okay? So what we do is we do no collateral, okay, required for these business loans, okay? As long as you have the cash flow, I can get you funded, all right? So the way it works is you just apply online, it's free. You can always deny the offer, so you lose nothing. But what I'm really doing is trying to help as many business owners as I can get ahead of the game because of COVID. And I'm doing this because I can relate as well. My dad is actually a business owner. His business, unlike yours, unfortunately, was going down. But we were able to help him get some capital, and now he's doing great, okay? But the way it works is I can get you approved in a day or two, get you funded in less than a week. Again, if you had those funds, you said you can use them to expand, correct?
Yeah, I mean, this is like something new that you're bringing to my forefront that I wasn't thinking about. So, but knowing that this is an option now, I definitely would use it to grow my business for sure.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. So look, this is what I'm going to do, okay? I have your email here. I found it online. It's libapizza@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Correct.
Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to send you a link, okay, to the website. What I want you to do is click it. Look at the information. Take a look at what we offer and how we do things, okay? Then what I'll do is I'll schedule a call with you tomorrow. I have 12 and 6 p.m. available. Which one works better for you?
12, because people start ordering more for like late lunch, dinner. So 12 is usually better.
Awesome. Okay. So what I'll do is let me put you in my schedule for 12, okay? We'll get on another call and maybe you can explain to me a little bit about what you feel like doing moving forward, and then we can get you started.
Well, do you live in the area?
I do, yeah. I live in San Antonio.
Awesome job. Thank you so much, Aaron. I hope you're ready for some feedback because I could see Luba doing some face plants. So I imagine. So this is Aaron's first time here, Luba. So let's be gentle. We want to go with like things he's done well before you give him the face palms. All right?
All right. Thank you. Actually, I thought it sounded really professional, everything that he did, Aaron. I thought it was very, very professional. I might not be the best juror for this because I hate debt. All right. Anytime I hear somebody is offering me debt, I don't trust it anyway. So I didn't trust it. I didn't feel genuine care. I felt like it was not heart-centered. I felt it was professional. I felt like, yes, it's probably effective for many businesses. I love how you said, what if I gave you 20, 30K, would that be something? And yeah, that felt enticing. Yeah, so I think it was well done. It's just like I personally am not into it, but I think it was really well done.
And so what score would you give him?
In terms professionally speaking, I would give it a 9.
Awesome. So Aaron, let me ask you this. What, because you were introduced to us through Desiree, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. And so let me ask you, are you here more to improve your skills for like, you know, your business and the things that you're doing? Or are you here because you would be interested in maybe being placed with an opportunity that we have to offer?
Yeah, so I guess I'll just give you a breakdown real quick. Not gonna take long. So when Desiree told me about this, the reason why this came up is because I had mentioned to her, like I mentioned in the pitch, right now when I was talking, my dad has a business. I manage it with him. Because of COVID, I wasn't lying, our business was declining. So at the same time, it's a traditional business. My time is being put out in the field. I've got a family, right? So I told Desiree I was looking into some sort of lead gen sites where I can build websites, sell leads to businesses, right? So I can maybe work from home. She told me about what you guys are doing, and I was open to the opportunity of maybe changing, not necessarily switching over, but finding a different way to create income, but maybe like y'all said, remotely.
Yep.
Maybe it'll help me out, stay home with my kids, enjoy life a little more. At the same time, keeping my traditional business, but you know, just allowing me that freedom to just do things differently. You know, I've had some sales experience in the past, nothing crazy, but nothing like what y'all are doing. So definitely here to learn.
Gotcha. Awesome. So from that perspective, like, you know, great job, because, and that's what I was like really kind of curious on, because, you know, here we teach more of a heart-centered, integrity-based human influence. And so if you were interested in possibly, you know, getting a job with us, we would want you to learn our model. Because like Luba said, you know, it was definitely very professional, but it was very traditionally like salesy. Which doesn't work for like us or our clients. And so if you are interested in, you know, because we have helped people, we've helped over 40 people in this past year get 6-figure plus jobs in working remotely from home. And all of the different opportunities with Align very much vary. So I know a couple of you, Dawn and Aaron, I think you're both here for the first time. And so what the process looks like from here is we do have many opportunities. You'll get a follow-up email that will welcome you into our ecosystem, welcome you into Slack. If you're interested in looking at some of our opportunities, and then we'll actually schedule a quick 30-minute call to kind of like find out what it is that you're interested in, where it is that you want to go from here. There are, you know, in all the remote jobs, they very much vary from what it is that you sell to the hours that you work to the pay that's available. But once we hop on a call and I know like what it is that you're looking for, then we can help guide you towards a job and a career that will suit you. So you will get that email. So I just, you know, if you want to see more of like the opportunities we have to offer, is I definitely recommend, you know, following that email and booking up a call. So for Dawn and Aaron, like, how was your time on our show today?
I feel really inspired. I've taken a lot of notes. I have a lot to drink in and really start to practice this in enrolling my children and enrolling my people and really refining this skill, because I think people have asked me in the past, like, oh, are you in sales, or maybe you should be in sales. And that was without even knowing anything about sales. So I know that the energy is there. I know that my service is valid and blah, blah, blah. In my coaching business right now, I'm just starting out. And so the sort of like the messaging and all of the marketing is still really fresh. But it's all getting created and molded and refined. And this is just part of the system, part of the training. And I'm excited to start it. And thank you all for for holding me. It can be scary, but I understand the value in like just kind of jumping in there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Aaron, how was this for you?
Oh, this was great. It was something new for me, so definitely y'all put me on the spot. Yeah, no, it was great. Definitely excited to be here and to learn. Again, I'm not really a salesperson, so a lot of this that you hear is mainly for me learning how to build a business traditionally, just talking to different people. But definitely, I'm open to learning.
You can't build a business without being good at sales, my friend.
Yeah, there you go.
Because sales is what drives a business. You don't have sales, you don't have a business.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me to come on board. So
absolutely, thank you so much for being here. And Amina, what would you say to people that we invited to, come on to our Align Sales Real Raw? What would you say to them?
I would definitely say that this is an amazing platform for you to really dig deep and to really grow your business with integrity and to learn how you can add value to other people. This was amazing for me today, for sure. I learned so much and, the feedback was awesome. Definitely going to take that and implement that into, what I'm currently doing. And, next time it'll be much better and we'll knock it out of the park. So definitely, I feel like you need to get aligned with Align Sales.
I love it. Aligned with Align Sales. And Luba, what would you say to other clients that we invite and have the opportunity to come on and judge? How was it for you, and why would you recommend it?
Oh, not only I would recommend it to other clients, but I think there should be a new show which is called So You Think You Can Sell. And I think millions of people should be watching this. And I think, Bella, you should take it further and further. This is absolutely epic, incredible. And I also want to say, guys, I am for great excellence. I also teach conscious communication. So please take whatever I am teaching you with openness. I'm really for you. I want to applaud everyone for your great courage. Being here for me actually reminded me of my own passion for sales and empowered communications. Bella, I think this is absolutely epic and stunning. And so thank you, everyone. And of course, for me, it was very useful as an entrepreneur as well to see what kind of things to strive for where I am growing my sales team.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. So thank you to our role player, Liba, for helping execute. You all wouldn't be here without her. So thank you, Liba, for your execution on this. Thank you, Luba, for being here. And thank you, Jenna, Gigi, Amina, and Aaron for contributing to today's call. And if you want to continue practicing, I definitely invite you to come back next week. We'll be back on Tuesdays next week, and I look forward to connecting with you all then. Have an amazing, magical Monday. Thank you, everyone, for being here.